of leading infrastructure player NBCC. The stock is active today. You've got news coming in that the company has signed a memorandum of understanding with the leading hospital AIIMS to build the second phase of existing trauma center. And in fact, the construction is expected to be budgeted at around the 3,000 crore rupee mark. Keep in mind that NBCC is one of the leading infrastructure player. In fact, the only company you'd have to say which is zero debt company. And what a wealth creator this stock has been from the time of its IPO, which was under that 100 rupee mark. This stock, in fact, is at 4 digits today. So just in a matter of about 2.5 years, you'd have to say, the company's generated 10 times returns. And we've got, in fact, this CMD of the company as well, Mr. Anup K. Mittal, who's joining in to take us through the latest order they've bagged and what else is in the pipeline. Mr. Mittal, good afternoon. Thank you so much for being with us. Let's start off with the latest development, which is, of course, the MOU that you've signed with AIIMS. Just take us through what are the key details of this project.
You see, this is construction of trauma center for All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Delhi. It's a new building which we are going to construct. There we will provide hospital for 2,250 bedded hospital this will be. They have around 15-acre land which they got recently from DDA. So this work has been assigned to NBCC on PNC basis. We have started making drawings, and our target is by end of January all the drawings and design will be ready, and by end of March we are expecting approval from AIIMS authorities and some local bodies, and parallelly they will go for financial approval from Government of India, and I hope by end of July we will be in position to start the work at ground. The total value of the project is around 3,000 crore rupees. We will provide all services, construction, and including purchase and designing of their medical equipment. And total time we have agreed for 3 years from the date of the start, say from August or October this year.
Right, Mr. Mittal, Cabinet has of course also approved selling AI land to you in Coimbatore. What will you be developing in the region and what's the revenue potential of the same?
You see, it's a small piece of land in Coimbatore which we agreed almost 1.5 years ago with Air India, and finally in last week the Cabinet has approved the proposal. We'll develop a few residential apartments, 1 or 2 towers. So it's not a very large value project. This may be in the range of 100 crore rupees only.
Right. Mr. Mittal, you were also recently awarded the feasibility study for the Clean Ganga project for all the towns and cities that are in Bihar along the bank of River Ganga. Can you give us some more information on the scope of this project?
You see, this is related to all the activities which are polluting Ganga river in the state of Bihar, like the sewage which is going into river. Before that we have to treat this in sewage treatment plant, and treated water should be used in irrigation purpose. It should not go into river. Similarly, solid waste, whatever domestic waste or municipal waste is going to river, that should be stopped. And the ghats which are on the bank of River Ganga should be repaired or retrofit or renovate, and if required new ghats should be made, and all other facilities should be made on those ghats. And fourth is crematoria, either those should be repaired and modernized, or if required new construction. So all these activities are required to be done, and before that we will prepare the DPR and will be submitted to government for approval. Once we get financial approval from government, we will start the work.
And how much of the Clean Ganga project pie are you targeting at this point? What is the kind of revenue accretion you see from there? Also the build-up on margins?
You see, this whole project in Bihar is spread in 11 districts of 19 towns. So this much I can tell you, but as far as number is concerned, it's not, it's still worked out. It is difficult to tell you right now. It may take some more time. We have to wait for at least 1.5 months for this.
Right. You've also formed a wholly owned subsidiary for construction development of all types of buildings, including for smart city projects. What kind of revenues are you targeting from this for, say, fiscal year 17 to 19?
You see, this company which we have floated subsidiary company, this is mainly for designing of infrastructure projects, not execution of the projects. This company will do designing, architecture and other related works for company as well as outside NBCC. So this will be mainly consulting company, consultancy company, engineering company, and presently we are doing around 15-20 crore works in this particular field. Our next 5 years plan are that at least we should reach a turnover of say 500 crore rupees in next 5 years time. So it's a very ambitious target as well as ambitious venture for NBCC. We want to make it like any other consulting company, not execution company.
Mr. Mittal, currently you're sitting on an order book of about 30,000 crores, which is sizable. Take us through the execution of these orders, at hand, and how much are you targeting for FY16 as also for FY17?
So you see, this year's target government has fixed around 4,800 crore rupees, but our internal assessment is that we will achieve somewhere near to 6,000 crore rupees. Maybe 100-200 crore this way or that way. So this is by end of this financial year. But next financial year, we are targeting 25% increase from 6,000 crore rupees. And similarly for next 3 to 5 years, very conservative figure is 25% CAGR in top line.
Right. And how exactly, will the entire execution of the order book, play out into the revenue picture as well for FY16 to 19?
This is what I said, 25% CAGR into top line as well as bottom line should also be, increase in same proportion, 1 or 2% this way or that way. And again, I am giving this caveat that this is a very conservative estimation, because when we have 30,000 crore rupees outstanding order book right now, and which is increasing very speedily, so this may go substantially higher than 25% CAGR in next 4 years.
Okay, and any update in terms of the bids that you've put in so far, the order pipeline?
Well, it's a really, difficult question, because pipeline orders are almost 30 to 40,000 crore rupees, which we are expecting to be mature in 1 year's time. It's all government projects, mainly redevelopment projects with Government of India departments. So I'm expecting substantial number of approvals in the next financial years.
Right, and you've also got, your partnership with the Waqf board going as well. Can you give us an update on projects under that?
You see, that Waqf board have land across the country in all cities, major or minor small cities. So again, these are redevelopment of those properties. And initially, few properties in Bangalore, if I'm not wrong, 3 properties. Then in Jodhpur, Ajmer, they have identified and finalized, and probably they have given approval for Bangalore properties on our DPR, initial DPR. So once they approve that, that will start, and second phase of approval will be processed after that.
Right, and finally, Mr. Mittal, you're also targeting state and government projects. What's the update there?
See, we are in, recently we have floated one company with Rajasthan government for redevelopment of their properties in Jaipur and other district towns. That is one. Then Odisha government is also, giving some works to NBCC on redevelopment particularly. Otherwise, we are doing a lot of PMC projects in Odisha. Similarly, West Bengal government has also come up with redevelopment projects and other PMC jobs. So these are few states with whom we are very aggressively discussing business partnership.
All right, Mr. Mittal, we leave it there. Thank you so much for taking out the time, of course, and joining in with this extensive chat on the company and what is happening right now in the stock. like we said, is in 4 digits actually for now, up about 24 rupees.